Hello and welcome back. Today we're diving into cybersecurity architecture. We live in a world where cyber threats evolve faster than a CPU on a good day. So, in this video, we're breaking down 5 critical principles for building a rock-solid cybersecurity framework. Let's kick things off with our first principle, least privilege. This principle is a cornerstone of cybersecurity and is essential for protecting sensitive information and systems. Imagine you've got a bunch of keys. Each key represents access to different parts of your digital environment. Would you give a guest a key to every single room, including your secret stash of tech gadgets? Probably not. You'd only give them the key to the room they need to access. Least privilege is about giving each user or system only the access they need to do their job and nothing more. This minimizes the risk of unauthorized access and potential breaches. Every user with unnecessary access is a potential entry point for attackers. By limiting access, you reduce the number of vulnerabilities in your system. You need to set up access controls meticulously. This involves defining roles and permissions clearly. Regularly review who has access to what. This ensures that permissions are up to date and reflect the current needs of your organization, and revoke privileges when they're no longer needed. This is crucial for maintaining a secure environment. For example, an employee who only needs to access customer contact information shouldn't see or edit sensitive financial data. This separation of duties helps prevent data leaks and misuse. If that employee's account gets compromised, the damage is limited because they didn't have access to everything. This containment strategy is vital for mitigating the impact of breaches. Implementing least privilege starts with asking, does this user or system really need access to this data or resource to do their job? This question should be at the forefront of your access management strategy. Regular audits and reviews of user access logs are essential. They help you identify and rectify any discrepancies in access permissions. If the answer is no, restrict access. This proactive approach helps in maintaining a secure and efficient system. Be proactive and think about security from the ground up. Building a secure foundation involves continuous monitoring, regular updates, and a commitment to best practices in cybersecurity. Collaboration and communication within your team are also key. Ensure everyone understands the importance of least privilege and how to implement it effectively. Regular training sessions can help keep everyone informed about the latest security protocols and the importance of adhering to them. Updating your security policies to reflect the principle of least privilege is another critical step. Make sure these policies are clear and accessible to all employees. Utilize advanced security tools to monitor and enforce access controls. These tools can provide real-time insights and alerts, helping you stay ahead of potential threats. Physical security measures, such as biometric access controls, can also play a role in enforcing least privilege. Ensure that only authorized personnel can access sensitive areas. Conduct regular security audits to ensure compliance with your access control policies. These audits can help identify gaps and areas for improvement. By implementing the principle of least privilege, you create a more secure and resilient digital environment. It's a team effort that requires vigilance, collaboration, and a commitment to best practices. Remember, security is an ongoing process. Stay proactive, stay informed, and always strive to lock it down. Next up, Multi-Factor Authentication, or MFA. It's like putting a second lock on your front door. With MFA, you need to provide another piece of information, a second factor, to prove it's really you. This could be a one-time code sent to your phone, a security key, or even a fingerprint scan. Even if someone gets your password, they still can't get into your account without that second factor. MFA is becoming increasingly common and easy to set up. Most major online services offer it. Adding an extra step to the login process can feel like a hassle, but it's worth it for the peace of mind it provides. Enable MFA wherever you can. Principle number 3, network segmentation. Imagine your network is like a house, with each room representing a different part of your network. With traditional network security, it's like having one big open floor plan. If an attacker gets in, they can roam freely. But with network segmentation, it's like adding walls and doors between those rooms. You're dividing your network into smaller segments, each with its own security controls and access restrictions. If an attacker breaches one part of your network, the damage is limited to that segment. Start by identifying the most critical assets on your network and segment those off from the rest. It's all about creating layers of defense. Chapter 4. Regular Patch Management. Regular patch management is about updating your software, applications, and operating systems to ensure you've got the latest security fixes. Software is never perfect. It's a continuous process of improvement and adaptation. There are always vulnerabilities that attackers can exploit. Cybercriminals are constantly on the lookout for weaknesses in your systems. But developers release patches and updates to address these vulnerabilities. These updates are crucial as they often contain fixes for security flaws that have been discovered. Patching your systems regularly is one of the easiest and most effective ways to protect yourself from cyber attacks. It's a proactive measure that can save you from potential data breaches and other security incidents. Enable automatic updates whenever possible. This ensures that your systems are always up to date without requiring manual intervention. Regularly check for updates manually, especially for critical software and applications. Sometimes automatic updates might miss certain patches, so it's important to stay vigilant. If you're running a business, establish a regular update schedule and prioritize critical updates. This helps in maintaining the integrity and security of your business operations. A well-maintained system is less likely to be compromised. Regular maintenance ensures that your systems run smoothly and efficiently. It's like brushing your teeth. A little bit of preventative maintenance goes a long way. Just as you wouldn't skip brushing your teeth, don't skip updating your systems. It's a small effort that can prevent major issues down the line. Set reminders to check for updates if you don't have automatic updates enabled. Consistency is key in maintaining a secure environment. Celebrate the small victories. Each update you apply is a step towards a more secure and resilient system. Keep your systems updated and stay ahead of potential threats. Chapter 5. Security Awareness Training. Humans are often the weakest link in cybersecurity. Even with sophisticated security technology, your organization is vulnerable if your employees aren't aware of the risks. Security awareness training is about educating your employees about potential threats and giving them the knowledge to protect themselves. Make it engaging, interactive, and even a little bit fun. Use real-world examples, simulations, quizzes, and humor to get the message across. Security awareness training needs to be an ongoing process, integrated into your company culture. Your employees are your first line of defense. By investing in security awareness training, you're empowering your people to become active participants in your cybersecurity strategy. Chapter 6. Security through obscurity. Security through obscurity is the idea that you can keep your systems and data safe by simply hiding them from view. This concept suggests that if something is not easily visible or accessible, it is less likely to be targeted by malicious actors. However, this is a dangerous myth that can lead to a false sense of security. Obscurity can play a small role in a layered security approach, but it should never be your only line of defense. Think of it as an additional layer, not the foundation. Just like adding multiple locks to a door, it can slow down an attacker but won't stop them if they are determined. Determined attackers will find you eventually. They have the tools and techniques to uncover hidden systems and data. Relying solely on obscurity is like hiding a key under the doormat. It might work for a while, but it's only a matter of time before someone finds it. Instead of relying on obscurity, focus on building a solid security foundation based on principles like least privilege, which ensures that users have only the access they need to perform their jobs. This minimizes the potential damage from compromised accounts. Implement Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA, to add an extra layer of security, making it harder for attackers to gain access even if they have stolen credentials. Network segmentation can limit the spread of an attack within your systems, and patch management ensures that vulnerabilities are addressed promptly. True security is about transparency, accountability, and continuous improvement. It involves regularly reviewing and updating your security measures to adapt to new threats. Collaboration among your IT team is crucial to maintaining a robust security posture. Know your systems inside and out, understand the risks, and take proactive steps to mitigate them. Conduct regular risk assessments to identify potential vulnerabilities and address them before they can be exploited. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that you can just hide your way to security. True security requires a comprehensive approach that combines multiple strategies and constantly evolves to meet new challenges. Remember, obscurity alone is not a reliable defense. Outro: stay safe out there, digitally speaking. Let's recap those 5 essential principles for building a cybersecurity strategy: least privilege, multi-factor authentication, network segmentation, regular patch management, and security awareness training. Avoid relying on security through obscurity. True security is about building a strong foundation with multiple layers of protection. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Stay safe out there, digitally speaking, of course.